This is Mount Massive.
Yodeling.
All right, today's topic: top 5 coolest logos in sports. So I left this vague on purpose. Could be of all time, could be back in the day, could be now, could be anywhere in the world. Sports is vague. I will go first. I am a big fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins logo. I like animals in my logos. So the Penguins on ice with the triangle behind it. Big fan. Big fan. Um, Number 4, the El Paso Chihuahuas. I'm gonna put this out on our Instagram, but it is an El Paso Chihuahua that is just a Chihuahua, and it has a spiked collar. It is a minor league baseball team in Texas. Number 3, the iconic Raiders logo with the patch over the eye.
Mhm.
Number 4, the Chicago Bulls bull logo, like the actual bull.
Got you.
Okay.
Not to be
And
confused with what, the script logo?
yeah, I don't like
Okay.
that one.
All right.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that was the other one that you were comparing
Yeah.
to.
And number 1 for me of all the Ohio State logos, the Blocko.
As opposed to the dancing nut.
The Dancing Nut. There's all kinds of the Script Ohio, Brutus. I like the Blocko.
So does having so many recognizable logos or ways to represent mean that you don't have an iconic logo? Because there's so many different ways to recognize it. I'm not saying that I don't think the
Yeah,
Blocko
I
is
would
a
say
suitable.
so.
I think that just that's
Well, I mean,
it's
it
tough.
depends on how you play it because, like, I don't know if you watched the Ohio State game, but like Jesse Owens, that's why what's his face says it's the world famous Ohio State on Fox. He says because Jesse Owens ran for Ohio State, hence they're world famous. Jesse Owens had the tank top with the Ohio, and the way that Ohio was on his tank top is all over stuff,
Mhm.
and that's kind of iconic. The script Ohio and the what is based off the band writing script. That's iconic.
You mean Michigan's band?
Yeah, I know.
Performed it first.
We do this every time we get November, but to me, the Blocko is iconic because, like, you see people in Ohio, it's tattooed on them. Like, the Blocko is a way of life.
There.
I mean, honorable mention. As much as I hate West Virginia, there's a WVU logo. The flying WV, is that right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That to me is iconic.
Yeah.
So, and that's mine. Top
Yeah.
5. Go ahead, Alex.
Mine, coming at number 5, is the Baltimore Orioles.
Which one?
The like Oriole bird, the face.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Bird with a bat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school Patriots logo. Not like the new thing, like the actual Patriot.
With the in the 3-point stance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Steelers. Because it's basically like US Steel made into a football logo.
Yes, I agree.
The Penguins, because it's just a cool logo.
Now we're talking about the Penguin like I am, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the Flying WV.
Now we're talking like late 90s or
Are you talking
early
like the
90s.
circle that says like the circle that says like WVU in it?
No, there's no U to this one. Hold on.
Just the WV logo?
Hold on. I'll get it.
Okay.
Because the one that's on the stuff now
Uh-huh.
is not the what I'm talking about. In essence, hold on. I'm talking about the very square, rigid.
Yeah. Yeah, that to me is that's the Flying WV.
Okay. Fair enough.
I am a fan of the old school Patriots logo too, Alex.
There's a lot going on color wise for that for me.
I think it's like 2 or 3 colors.
it bothers me.
Red,
I
white,
don't
and
know
blue.
why. Like I saw it on all the lists.
Yeah.
It just bothers me.
Muff.
Go ahead.
All right, no particular order. Just gonna go through them. Some of this is by the name. Actually, this particular one is by the name. The banana slugs, the UC Santa Cruz banana slugs. Just because you have to make that into a logo is cool
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
cool. Yep.
So I appreciate that. There's a couple in here for me that are interesting, and as Jim was a fan of the animals, in his to some degree, I'm a fan of cityscapes as part of logos.
Thank you. Thank you.
And there are two for me that hit this, and that is a team that is no longer in existence as they once were, the Seattle Supersonics.
And the Cityscape logo is the iconic Supersonics logo for me.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That is the one. And also the Mets. So there's the Mets logo actually, as I dug into it a little bit more, because it popped off on some lists, and I'm like, what makes this? It's a baseball that's
Yeah, okay.
that's what's I don't know what the word is. And iridescent? No. Translucent? Call it something like that. So you can see the stitching of the baseball, but in
Yep.
the background you see the Mets, the New York cityscape, and you see the Mets logo with it. So for me, that was pretty cool. Also on the Bulls, the Bull logo for the Bulls, and dug deep for the San Diego Padres logo that was from 1969 to
Guy with like the
1984.
bat, the like caveman looking dude with the bat.
It was the Padre, aka the father, holding as if he had just swung the bat in his friar outfit. Hilarious.
So I think that's awesome. Those are all great.
I like that you knew it was the crier, and I thought it was a caveman.
Yeah, it's Muff. Come on now.
They're the Padres, Alex.
My
Does
one
not,
thing,
does that
like,
not resonate what that means, Alex?
I mean, dads, I get that, but
No. Priest,
No.
Alex. Priest.
gotcha. Missed that.
the one thing I hate about the Mets logo, besides like I like the baseball one, but the N and the Y makes the M. I hate that.
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
You're not a
I'm
fan
not
of
a
that in
fan.
any logos?
No. Well, that one in particular gets me. I don't
The mixing
because
of
I
the
don't
letters?
see it. I just don't see the M.
Mhm.
It's I also they said that the New York Yankees logo is the most iconic logo.
Well, that's a thing the
Maybe
Cowboys logo
iconic,
is.
but not best.
I hate their logo. Number one, I hate the Yankees. The Dallas Cowboys is just a freaking star.
But
And the block O is just an O in
But no,
block
You're
form.
right. I knew that was coming.
when you're saying iconic, if you think what has like there's Yankees logos everywhere.
Yeah.
Whether you're a baseball fan or not, people have Yankees shit. So I think iconic and coolest are two different things.
Fair. I like so the NY that makes the M, I don't like. The NY that makes the Yankees logo, I like that. I don't like the Yankees logo with the Star Spangled hat. I hate that logo. I hate it.
It's a special one.
Not a fan.
I mean, you're not a fan of Remember America post 9/11?
I mean I get it. What didn't make our list was the Boston Red Sox and the Sox.
Right, these are iconic, but they're not cool to me.
That's yes.
I think that logo is cool. But like it just didn't make my list.
It's the only simple iconic logo that really made my list to me was the bull.
Yeah.
And that's just
like,
because I still think it's cool because it's so simple, and it also it's like elicits some memories for me,
right.
of things that I remember. So when I see that logo, I immediately think of the entry on WGN Chicago when I was younger for the Michael Jordan games, when they would you would see the Jumbotron, you would see the boy going through Chicago, and he would burst in, and that's when the players would come out on the court. So for me, that's why that one is cool, because I associate with memory.
The last one, the Cubs logo, is a big logo
Cub.
for people.
The Cub or the C?
The C. I don't get it. And I've been to Chicago, and that Cubs logo is a huge deal. but like the Chicago state flag to me is a cooler thing for the city. It's not
The
even like
Chicago state flag.
the Chicago flag. It's as high up there as the state flag of Illinois. Like it's more iconic than Illinois.
I got you. No, I got you.
Like
But,
that.
and this
should
is
be-
the cool versus iconic, right?
You're right. You're right.
I don't think there's a lot of people that would, if you put a whole bunch of logos down and asked what's coolest, they may say it looks recognizable or it's iconic, but I don't think a lot of these basic logos like the Blocko, like the WV, I don't think we would label them as cool because they're very bland and simple.
You're right. You're right. You're right. So
think-
of our 15 logos, what would you pick as the number one? Because I think we have a lot of agreement here. I think this is one topic where I think we can pick a winner. What would you say?
I mean, I thought if we're going with cool, that San Diego Padres logo for me is the one I would put up. It was
Okay.
just cool.
Alex?
Cool. Probably the old school Patriot.
Wow, I did not think this was going to be as diverse. I'm a big fan of the Supersonics logo. Of all the list, and none of it's mine. I'm a big
Okay.
fan of the Supersonics logo.
Yeah.
I thought like to make peace here amongst all of us. So I don't think we can pick one.
No, I don't think we can pick one. I mean, I like the Penguins logo a lot.
Me too. Me too. Muff, what do you have against the Penguin?
I don't have anything. I was just going by cool, right?
You don't think the Penguin's cool?
But yeah, I think
The logo. I said the logo. I think the logo's cool. The logo is very recognizable and iconic in this area.
That's true.
I would say that the Pirates logo is more recognizable nationally.
oh, gosh.
The P.
Oh,
The P
Yeah,
is
P, you're
very
right.
recognizable.
That's someone I
All
want to be
You're
known
right.
as, though. Known for, I guess.
right.
and there
Well,
was that weird rebranding period where the Pirates had like the angry looking pirate that was part of
yeah.
the
Yeah, I kind of
uniform.
liked that one actually.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
That was around my childhood time.
Right. That was like PNC Park opening. They kind
Yeah,
of like rebranded,
yeah.
I think.
I forgot about Angry Pirate. I like him.
Mhm. I like it.
I went to a game at Three Rivers and PNC like when I was young,
hmm
but should I remember right in that time period? I did like Angry Pirate.
All right. Well, if you, the listener or viewer, have a logo that you think is iconic, cool, awesome, shout us out, share it. I think I'm going to do an Instagram post with the Chihuahua, of course, and asking for you to share your logos or what you think. But let us know. And that is Mount Massive.
You're like,